Hello YouTube and welcome back. I said I was bored of playing this and was going to come back in a few hours, and actually I've come back in about 20 minutes. Because I now know how to take that and experiment a little bit. So then, starting with Kerbin. This is going to be a long climb, but out you get, Mr. Jebediah Kerbin. Mr. Kerbin. Yep, bash your head on the way down, that's okay. Right. Ooh. Okay, get your bearings. Yeah, now I can waddle and I can jump. Is there a run? Yeah, I can run. So, plant a flag. No, that's not worth it. Charred and coated burnt rocket propellant. Right, so, I'll collect that. Keep data. Jump. Somehow, can I not grab this? Okay, I may have some slight problems. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna revert to VAB. I'm gonna make this a bit easier on myself. I'm going to do new. Right, so this should be easier. Right, just surface sample, there we go. If only I had known about this earlier. And there we go, and recover vessel. And 9 science. So yeah. That's good, isn't it? Parts in one spaceship, right. I take this thing, and Jeb. Can I not? Yeah, launch. Right, and now a little bit more of a longer run. Basically, my next thing, the most complex thing next is 90 points, and all the ones before that are 45. So I want to be able to. Well, it's as close to literally farming as you're gonna get in Kerbal Space Program science points for as long as I can. So going, okay, jumping isn't good because he'll just fall over. But I'll go have a run down onto the dirt. Or I never jump, because I'd never learn my lesson. Okay. There we go, keep data, and back up. I feel like this would seem less tedious if I wasn't at 8 frames a second. Okay, I'm gonna have to jump at it. Okay then. So that's that. I'm up to 19 science. I'm not going to do any more of that. What I think I'm going to do is I am going to... Can I, like... Yeah, I can delete these, so... Delete that. Load up my other ship, and I'm going to go back to Pole. Okay, so North Pole is... somewhere. Right, north. It's gonna be basically that way, right? And north is... yeah. It's very, very loud! If it wouldn't mean almost certain death, I would probably at this point release the solid rocket fuel boosters, because I do not need them. Actually, I might. I think it's probably quite necessary, rather than just flying there, to get there via semi-orbit. And obviously, I could have built a plane and done it that way, but that would have taken a long time for me to build a plane that works. No. Okay, this is going to plan, although because the camera angle it doesn't quite look at. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Yeah, I'm going to have to get into almost on orbit first. It's that way, yeah. So up we go. Let's also rotate so that north is actually up, because I quite like it that way. It's generally how people have mostly depicted north in, you know, mostly throughout history. I'm still slowing down. I'm not sure why, because I've tested this thing before. Okay, yeah, I'm almost back to accelerating. I almost got it. There we go, accelerating. No. No, just... give it a minute. Once I get past the, that barrier there, the thick air barrier. Oh no, I am accelerating already, that's good. I'm also going to run out of fuel fairly quickly. It's a big zoomed out view. Puts them into scale. Yeah. Grumman's a big place. You know, getting into orbit seems a lot more impressive if you do that. I'm not really accelerating fast enough, and I'm not moving fast enough. Just kind of being let down by plain old movement. Let's point north slightly. You know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. No, I can realign. If I go west a bit as well, I can realign. I'm only going to look at the nav ball. Not going to pay attention to how squinty the ship looks in real life. Or not in real life, in the real view. Alright, stop going that way now. Yeah, this is the point where I would generally want that to be at about 50,000 at the minimum. I don't really see how I'm... Alright, I appear to have broken some sort of barrier because I'm very quickly accelerating now. Hey, look at that, other people also playing the same game as me. Actually, does Bandicam record Steam pop-ups when it's set to record the program? I don't know. Probably. Yeah, probably, 'cause Steam's kind of part of the program. Right, yeah, let's just get into orbit, then fix this. Or not orbit, almost orbit. Time warp 4. I'm gonna head west a bit. That's the wrong way. Ship's still throttled up. Stop spinning, stop spinning. This isn't gonna stop spinning for a while, is it? Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right, this is gonna realign. Then I'm basically focused on going up. Just to be that, preferably. Let's fuel that. 135. Realign faster. How about that? Yeah, sure. Can do that. Yeah, okay, this is a failure. Revert to launch. I know how I'm gonna do it now, and it's in 4. Basically, on this, that axis should take me like... Ooh, like that. So this axis should take me like this. You would think. Again, plane might have been quicker. Well, getting to the North Pole is apparently quite a challenge. There we go, good amount of velocity or speed there. Speed, not velocity. Oh, please realign. Let's stick the nav ball up on there. Whoa, I slowed down a lot. I did come up with a much more efficient method of building using those girders, and I might actually have to do that. I've been to the North Pole before, and it wasn't difficult. I mean, I did it because my actual plan just failed. You know. Don't know why I'm just clicking buttons. Right, it's 20,000. Where am I? 18,000? Sure, good, great. Oh look, it's telling me what's running out and when and how. Ah, isn't that lovely? Can you go away now? No, it's because I've clicked the thing, isn't it? Yeah, there we go, that one. That'll do, I can live with that, but it's okay, I got it to go away anyway. Going now. Okay, 700 still. I will very soon be in thinner atmosphere. There we go. Alright, there's a change, there's a big change. Look at that acceleration going up. Okay, great. Now if I were to do this, it's going to put me on a more southerly angle. So if I am to do this, yeah, that's gonna do it. Oh no, pressing the wrong button. Okay. Just going straight up would really be preferable. But I think that's in line. So, let's cut the engines. Go back to being straight up. And now power up. This should be just extending. Yeah, that's gonna do it. That's what I need. Go on. Five. Why is this stopped? Keep going. Everything. Oh, I've run out of fuel on this stage. Right. Slightly awkward. Right, now continue. It's not continuing. Throttle up is not throttling. That'll do. Yeah, manual button. Got me where I wanted to go. Right, so I'm going to put this a good distance in to account for Air resistance. I may have to pause in a minute. Okay, let's do. Isn't this fun? Right, so in this time, rather than just use a parachute, I'm actually going to try and land to test out this lander. This tiny, tiny little pod I'm going to call a lander for the time being. Right, let's actually let it get a bit lower. Actually, I just realised I'm pretty desperate in need of a lot of force here to slow me down. Okay, here I am. Again, get a bit lower. Okay, this thing, air resistance is not so much, so it'll burn up a little easier. However, air resistance is really helping me here. Yeah, 2 seconds, guys. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, 5,000. I'm gonna let the air resistance slow me down as much as possible here. Obviously, this isn't really quite the same as testing out landing legs on something like the moon, but it'll give me a bit of practice. And if not, I'll die and this whole trip will be worth nothing. That's a bit of a worry. Slow down a bit more. Okay, it appears I'm at quite nearly the slowest I'll get just from air resistance alone. So I'll put in a bit of force. Now this is a pretty weak engine, so putting in all the power isn't really that big of a measure. Okay, come on. So thing with something like this thing has to be pretty damn slow. Come on, give me my landing legs. Select now. Lock suspension. Bail. I ran out of fuel. Just bail on that attempt. What? Do these not all lower? Oh Jesus. Well, I guess I might as well lower them now. It's a bit of a different experience. Alright, where's... Can I, like, extend a ladder, or is that not a feature of this thing? Okay, I am in. Please, for the love of God, tell me I can get back up onto this thing. EVA. Let go, okay. Let me actually check that first. The game auto-saved. I didn't know it did that. Alright, let's worry about that afterwards. This isn't really solid ground, is it? Ha! That's good. Try not to do to start on cracking sounds the house made. Try not to think about how you landed here. Right, so number 9 science. Let me climb the landing legs or something. We need any way to kind of grab hold of here, or I don't know, EVA report. Yeah, that's true. Can I transmit this? No comms device. Well, I should at least do it again and keep. Yeah, sure, it's the same. Yeah. Dum dum do 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 do. No. How do you use their spacewalkie thing? Yeah, can I just recover? Yeah, sure. I don't really care if he's in it. I can just recover. Hopefully, that means I recovered him as well as the other guy. So I'm now at 30 science. Yeah, that's good. That's great. Now all I need to do is get to the moon, which I'm sure I can do if I do some smart design and planning with those things. Such as, why should I have those on there when I could do it with these ones? Eh? Oh yeah, I should. Is that properly zoomed in? I can't remember. I could zoom in, so I don't know. I mean, not is it properly zoomed in, but you know. And then, dun. Okay, that's okay. Maybe it's not going to do it as easily as I thought. I could do it like this, and I could do it like on top of it. No, I can't. And below it. No, I can't. Do you get the idea? Yes. And I could do like this. And that. I may have just had a stroke of genius. Either that, or I've just created the most unflyable monstrosity that any planet or country's space station has ever been responsible for. I'm gonna go for the second one. Yeah, I was kind of a tier system. Like, I could use these, so it was like, at the top there was ones really close, and then there was ones a bit further out, kind of a ring of them on the outside, not directly below, but a bit further out, and a bit further out, and a bit further out, so it's like really wide at the bottom. I don't know, first of all, I was going to end the video, but I'm kind of curious to see what'll happen if I try and why not go for it? I mean, you know, they haven't added budgets to the game yet, so I'm good. Okay, that's not a great sign, you know, when it loads in and we'll just bounce. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is terrible. But pretty. It's like I don't know what it's like. Oh, Jesus, these should have launched as well. And we're not going to. Let's revert the launch and actually stage up properly, because if it was just spinning all the time. In fact, it looked to be quite comically stable and spinning, so yeah, let's genuinely go for this. It doesn't seem to be accelerating as quickly as before. I'm genuinely not sure why. Because I imagine the thrust of one of these, and oh my god, look at how quick that's spinning. I imagine if thrust of one of the solid rocket boosters is enough to outdo the mass of the things. They fly everywhere. Oh, Jesus. Some guy taking a nap in his back garden over there is not gonna have a good time. Oh, that's another thing. That's lunar boundary. Yeah, that thing where I tried to get into the moon and it failed because I had no idea about how to play this game. Well, I did. I had slightly less idea. And I can't believe that worked. Like, it genuinely worked. Why is there debris over here? And my recovered vessel shouldn't still be there. You know, it's good. I'm sure Jebediah's got some ration packs or something. Oh no, he's here. It's just the vessel that we didn't recover. Oh, that's because, yeah, vessel counts as whatever you're in control of. So I recovered Jebediah, and I didn't recover. Yeah, okay. I didn't actually recover that thing. Alright, what are we at here? Jesus Christ, if I make my first lunar landing success based off of that design, I don't even know what to say to it. I'm just sitting here in amazement. Right, how are we here? And this is gonna get by 700, not by 500. Let's keep going with that plan. Stick to that. Am I at here? Yeah, I should be able to time warp faster in times 4 now. Right, let's do this before I'm completely out of the atmosphere. That shouldn't really be doing that. You know what, I don't really care what the axis is, as long as it goes around the planet. Right, this one's still full. This one's still full. Yeah, okay. So I've got like a few hundred left of the main thing. Go on, keep going. Listen to that lovely music. That is a good track. What if the little diagram up? Right, there we go. Okay, I'm down to the last little bit. So, maybe, I don't know why, but it seems like it takes so much more effort. Oh, that's... Oh, I'm going in that direction? Right. Yeah, okay, I'll just land it. You know, there's no point doing that, I'm sure. Revert to the VAB. I'm going to spend a little bit moving that design, because can't believe how successful that is. I mean, look at it. You know what? It's not. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move these up slightly. Yeah, that seems like it would help. And I wonder if... Ooh, I got a new winglet! Yeah! They're exactly the same, except just it isn't as heavy. Right. Yeah, right mouse button. Lift rating 0.4 and this one 0.3, right? Yeah, 0.3. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so then... Hey, this is the movable ones. Yep. This is what I wanted with the other ones. Let's stick those on there. And that's already a lot of improvement. Now, is there anywhere I can... Where can I stick them that are going to be at the very least in the blast? There, I'd say. Yeah. That's good. Right. I am very, very happy with this. But I'm going to end the video there because it's been going for quite a while. And I'm going to come back next time and we are going to reach... I can't go into map mode with this here, but we're going to reach that moon. Absolutely. So, I'll see you then. I hope this has been a good video. I certainly bloody enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, so see you next time. And we will go to the moon.